everyone, and it's great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are going to be making slow cooker creamy potato soup. This is going to be so easy. It's only going to take me a minute or two to show you what to do, and it's just as easy as pouring it out of a can. So let's get started. What you're going to need for today's recipe is 6 slices of bacon cut into half-inch pieces. Well, I just took mine out of the oven. They are nice. I love them when they're baked in the oven. 1 onion finely chopped. It doesn't say what size, so I'll probably use about half of a large. 2 10.5 ounce cans of condensed chicken broth. I am using Campbell's. 2 cups of water. 5 large potatoes diced. It doesn't say to peel them, but I just took it upon myself to peel them. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of dried dill weed. I usually don't use dill weed, so I couldn't find a generic brand, so I had to pay for McCormick, which is expensive. I'm sure it's something you could omit if you don't want to spend the money on it. 1/2 teaspoon of ground white pepper, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of half and half, and 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. And I'm using Carnations, and remember, it's evaporated, not condensed. So since I already baked my bacon, I'm just going to put a pat of butter in a skillet, fry up my onions. I'm going to go ahead and put my bacon in the slow cooker. Then when the onions are done, I'll just mix them around in there a little bit. It's up to you if you want to do the bacon and the onions together in a skillet. It says for the onion to be finely chopped, so just in little teeny pieces. So I'm just going to fry them up maybe 5 minutes or so. So I'm just cutting my potatoes into quarters, and then I'm going to slice it. You don't want real big pieces of potato, but you also don't want it so small that it gets mushy in the crock pot. I fried my onions till they're a little translucent, starting to get a little brown. Then I'll just go ahead and put them in there with the 6 pieces of bacon. So I'll mix that around just a little bit. Let's go ahead and stir in our 2 cans of chicken broth. Our water. Potatoes. Stir that together. Now let's go ahead and put our seasonings in. Our dill weed, white pepper, and salt. Stir that all together. So first we'll cook those ingredients on low for about 6 to 7 hours. Then I'll show you what to do next. Now that we have had our soup cooking, that's probably been cooking for about 7 hours, I am going to whisk together the flour and the half and half. I have poured it all in the fridge, ready to go. So that was 2 cups of half and half and 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. Let's just go ahead and whisk that together. First I'll mix in the half and half with the flour. Stir that around. And then add your 12 ounces of evaporated milk. Now just cook that on low for another 30 minutes and it should thicken it up. And then Doug and I are going to have some soup and crackers. Go ahead and serve some. Look at that. Delicious, creamy soup. I'm sure it'll thicken up by tomorrow for leftovers.
Nice buns, honey. Rolls are good too.
Doug's here. When the fun never ends, right? All right, so Doug and I are going to try the potato soup, see what our thoughts are. Doug will be rating it, and of course the longer it sets, the thicker it gets.
So how do you spell potato?
What do you mean?
Is it with an E on the end or without the E on the end?
It's without the E. When you do it as a plural, then it's ES, I believe. Am I correct, folks? Potato. P-O-T-A-T-O or T-O-E-S for potatoes.
Just one.
Yeah, you know, everybody needs to know that. So, try it. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10 for potato soup. You ate it with a roll. How are you going to tell the difference? Take a bite without the roll.
I did already.
Our daughter-in-law made these rolls and she sent some home with us. They are superb. So I'm gonna have to try to make these sometime.
I'll give it a 9.5.
9.5. You know what? I think the bacon adds such a nice touch to it. That's what you're tasting. A little bit of ham pot pie flavor.
Yeah, definitely.
And the potatoes are cooked just perfect. I think I probably let that cook on low for about 7 hours.
Yeah. Extremely good.
I'm going to give it about a 9.5. It's good. It's good stuff. I think you'll like it. It's easy. Throw it in the crock pot and just make sure that you do your half and half flour and evaporated milk at the end of the day. So thanks for joining us here once again on Dee's Delights. We hope you have a fabulous week and we'll see you real soon.
Bye.